Hello again, my students, and today we're going to talk about the layers of great user experience design. To highlight the basics or the fundamentals of great user experience design, we need to look at its several layers, sort of like peeling the leaves of a cabbage or peeling the layers of an onion. At the first level, all great user experience designs are easy to use and delightful to their users. They enable users to perform their task with ease and engage them in the right ways. But not only it is great design, delightful, it is also monetized very well. You can establish metrics to ensure that your designs are great. For consumer sites, you can measure user success in getting through the different parts of a process funnel, from recognition to engagement to certain interactions with the site, to very useful, successful accomplishments of whatever the site's goal is or objectives. For example, the sales or signups. In addition, I like to measure it with the 5 factors that define whether a site or product or an app or any product in particular meets the user's needs, accomplishing the user's needs, because these are the factors that UX design can and should impact. First on our list is discoverability. Can users discover how to accomplish their task the first time they look at a product? And the second one, learnability. Can users easily learn a product's interaction models and predict how to move from one part of the product to another? Or on repeat visits, can they remember how to engage with these products to accomplish their goals? Efficiency is the next one. Once users have become repeat users, can they accomplish the repetitive task quickly and easily? And the next one is system performance. How nimbly does the user interface respond when users click a button or interact with the product? If it's a little bit too slow, or the designer has a part to play in this particular process, or improving the total experience, including system response and the users that are performing tasks. Now, the next one is delight. Does the product delight the users? If you can instill or embed an emotional connection, such as empathy or something of a positive emotion to a product in users, they will vie for your product. They will support your product, and share it with all of their friends, their families, and its virtues as well. To me, though, the bigger question is not how we know a product has a great design. It's how you get there. In other words, what does it take to produce a great user experience repeatedly, repeating the positive experience over and over again? Now, the larger majority of well-designed products have been designed following a user-centered design, or what we call it, in short, UCD for the acronym. Now, the UCD approach, or user-centered design approach, in this process, user researchers first identify user tasks, task flows, challenges, and emotional triggers, providing insights that will inform the proposed design solution. Then, the user experience designers leverage on this research in their designs, ensuring that they're both easy to use and satisfy the emotional needs of the user. And finally, usability. Specialists validate the designs through usability testing or evaluative research. This basic approach pretty consistently results in usable products. However, while usability is absolutely necessary, it's not always sufficient. If you want to produce a truly great design, you'll need a few additional ingredients. First, you need great researchers and designers. Where do these artisans come from? They can come from anywhere. It's either they have experience on the background, or whether they graduated from a college or an institution, or they just made self-learning through through a different process. The reality, though, is that most designers have an education in human-computer interaction, or in short, human interaction, whether through formal education or independent study. In short, they have this sense of street smarts when it comes to engaging with other people, or they learn how to empathize with one another. They are steeped in the general mindset that they're not just building a user interface, rather, they fully understand their users' needs and optimize their design to cater for those needs, and have years of practice doing just that. Now, the experience of great designers, the biggest obstacle to great design is that most of the companies have typical web developers or typical designers that create a user interface and assume that it will simply be fine, or they're just contented with that design. Let's make sure that we can communicate our message clearly and simply and consistently. That's another thing. We need to be clear. We need to be simple. We need to be straightforward when it comes to the message that we're trying to convey. Then, maybe more organizations will, and maybe they'll be able to recognize the repeated success of this experience as well. Okay. Now, I managed to explain to you a lot of these designs. I'll see you in the next lecture.